A decade plus in prison for a Scottsbluff man convicted of rape. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a 10 to 14-year prison sentence ordered for a Scottsbluff man convicted of rape. In March, a Scottsbluff County District Court jury found 31-year-old Jacob Lefthand guilty of first-degree forcible sexual assault. He was arrested back in October after the female victim contacted police and said she told Lefthand to stop 3 times during the sexual assault, but he continued until he was finished. In March, a jury came back with a guilty verdict on a Class 2 felony of first-degree sexual assault. On Monday morning in District Court, Judge Andrea Miller sentenced him to 10 to 14 years in prison with 285 days credit for time already served. A 9-year-old Gehring man involved in a trio of Scottsbluff high-speed pursuits back in April has been sentenced. Scottsbluff police say an officer attempted a stop on Montel Red Bear, knowing his license was suspended, but the suspect sped off. The chase was later terminated when speeds on residential streets hit in excess of 50 miles per hour, and 2 hours later the car was stopped again, and another stop was attempted, with that pursuit terminated under the same circumstances. During a third pursuit that night, stop sticks were deployed, and the car finally became disabled as it was driven with 3 flat tires. Last week in District Court, he was sentenced to 365 days in jail and a revoked license for 15 years, plus an additional 180 days in jail from a separate case involving a fight at the jail. And the Nebraska State Patrol continues its investigation into Sioux County Sheriff Chad McCumbers shooting a dog that wandered onto his property. In mid-June, McCumbers told KNEB News that in an act of transparency, he called on the NSP to lead the investigation. The dog, named Neve, passed away 5 days after the incident in question. NSP spokesman Cody Thomas told KNEB News that the investigation is still ongoing and when completed will be forwarded on to the Nebraska Attorney General's office. We'll have more news right after this.
Whether you're gardening, searching for the perfect vacation home, or planning your next travel destination, your life is just as unique. Your Raymond James financial advisors, Jody Rosiska and Kevin Figg, get to know you, your passions, and your vision for the future, so you can live your life. That's life well planned.
Life is crazy. Pain is stressful. How can anybody concentrate with these busy schedules? Now you can. This is Ben Moravec coming to you from Hydrozen, a float therapy business right here in Scottsbluff. I'm here today to let you know we now have memberships for $49 monthly. You can guarantee yourself at least 1 float per month. You know how floating keeps your muscles relaxed, your joints relieved, and your brain clear to think? Now you can float at a reduced rate each month. Inquire today at hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT. Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge.
Welcome back. The Nebraska Lottery will be launching yet another new game in the near future. Nebraska Pick 4 will launch on September 21st, where $1 allows players to select 4 numbers, each from a separate set of digits 0 through 9, for a chance to win up to $6,000. Director Brian Rocky says it's another example of the Nebraska Lottery's commitment to providing quality entertainment options to their customers, and they believe it will have broad appeal. Last May, Nebraska Lottery began offering the multi-state Lotto America game. The president of the University of Wyoming has announced the date of his departure from the institution. Ed Seidel recently informed the UW Board of Trustees that he will step down from his position when his contract expires in June of 2026. Seidel became UW's 28th president back in July of 2020 and says it's been a great privilege to work on behalf of the students, university community, and state and he's deeply proud of all that's been accomplished during the past 5 years. The Board of Trustees will establish a search process for UW's next president, the details of which will be announced as they are determined.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Better sleep and better health can be found at Western Sleep Medicine in Gering. Since 2006, Western Sleep Medicine has offered the lowest cost sleep testing either in their independent sleep laboratory or the privacy of your own home. You have control over your health care and your out-of-pocket cost. All insurance is accepted for a much lower cost than the regional option. If you need a sleep study, ask for Western Sleep Medicine. They've helped thousands of people over the years and want to help you. Western Sleep Medicine. Better sleep, better health.
Santa came early. Renewal by Anderson's incredible Christmas in July event is so great, even Santa's shocked at the savings. Get 20% off plus no money down, no interest, and no payments for 18 months. That means no payments till 2027. Renewals Acclaim and Ensemble lines are the best of the best. Santa's not waiting till December to get new windows and doors. Neither should you. Call today or visit rbawyoming.com to book your free estimate.
It is time to take a look at the midday livestock trade. I'm Bryce Duskett with the Rural Radio Network, and joining us is livestock market analyst Kyle Bumstead. Kyle, tell me what we're seeing when it comes to the livestock trade today.
Well, Bryce, we're seeing a little bit of back and fill here now after the early morning surge here. We had August feeders on up to 329.07, 329.07, that's right. Just shy of that 330 mark in a new contract highs there. We're now trading down 67 cents at 326.92. So definitely an interesting move here on the chart as we've seen this morning here, and we've seen this play out before. Live cattle, same situation here, ran up to 225.72 on that August live cattle contract. We're now trading down 67 cents at 224.55. We're also seeing some commercial spreading going on here. We're seeing that the October lose ground to the December lose ground to the February, and the February lose ground to the April. So there's some commercial selling here among some of the non-commercial buying that we saw here this morning. We do have a cattle on feed report that comes out Friday after the close. And a lot of folks are going to be looking at that one here. The on feed, the estimate is 99.1%. Placement number in June, 98%. And marketing's in June at 96.2%. Now, keep in mind there's one more day this year than there was last year, so that marketing number looks a little bit light. So question is, are those cattle still out there in front of us? And right now, it really, with the show list being lower here this week, doesn't really say that they are, but definitely something for us to kind of watch here. We do have some plants that are down here today. There's a major here in northeast Nebraska that is down with some cooler issues. Other than that, we have a semi-annual cattle report here that's out on Friday after the close as well, too. A lot of folks are going to be looking at that for the heifer retention and kind of see where we're sitting as far as the government's thoughts and views on that. No cash trade really to speak of here as far as the live cattle side of things here. The feeder cattle index today looks like it's going to be up $1.06 around that 326.86 mark.
Livestock analyst Kyle Bumstead joining us. To remember, trading of futures and options involves risk of loss and may not be suitable to all investors.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Community Calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, with about 350 current registrations, organizers of the Platte Valley Company's Monument Marathon are hopeful that the 2025 race could be the biggest ever. Race coordinator and WNCC Foundation Director Jennifer Reisig says registrations are about 20% higher than they were at this time last year, which hit a record of 602 registered runners. However, Reisig also tells KNB News that with less than 20 teams in the half marathon relay each of the last few years, this will be the final year for that race category.
It's been a really fun event. It's been an opportunity for runners to get onto the backside of the bluff without running 13.1 miles. But it takes a lot of logistics. It takes the buses to bus runners to the exchange points, timing, all of that. And so we've decided that next year we'll put those resources towards maybe something else, maybe something new. We're still working on that.
Reisig did say it's anticipated that the corporate challenge will continue into future races in a form yet to be determined. As of this past weekend, about 75% of the current registrations are from new runners, with the overall figure representing 3 countries and 36 states. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.